Nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony, and our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, Denver, just a couple spots back.
And, you know, for the Nuggets, they recognize how critical this stretch of the season is. They're in the playoff picture right now, and they are focusing on hitting their stride as we head into the postseason.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Gord to his side. Then it's Williams. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And Murray Boyles in at the power forward. And for the Nuggets, inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's MP in at the three. Hurtling down the home stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see, but we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time of year so exciting.
Well, that's just skill by SGA. He is so good at reading defenses and understanding when he has an opportunity.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Hartenstein against Jokic. Outside Williams. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Back to Hartenstein. Just 4 to shoot. From about 16. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
We all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Back to SGA. Denver grabs the miss. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Well, that was called pretty tightly, and I don't think they ever adjusted to the way the game was being called. Big reason why they lost.
And here's MP for 3. That one misses. Excellent D there from Williams. And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish, they trust one another, and when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball. Oh, I miss having those young legs. MP taking full advantage in transition.
Thunder coming to this one after the win against the Clippers. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Here's Williams, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Tim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Oh, great job by MP, showing how selfless he is with passes like that.
Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Williams, outside for SGA. Pass to Dort. A 3, and there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Dort. Williams has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Thunder. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from three, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
And the Thunder with the possession here. They trail by 1. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Murray Boyle. Screen by Hartenstein. And the Thunder another 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
MP, no good.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Dort wide open. Off target with his 3. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Jokic with his screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Denver making a switch here. Others checked in. Here's Wallace. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 1:52 left to play in the first. A 3-pointer off the mark. Nuggets have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Murray, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And it's Jokic missing. Joe with it, outguarded by Murray. Mitchell against Porter. It's Joe on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Mitchell drills the 3-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Now here's Murray. 17 points for him last game against Memphis. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Mitchell against Murray. Mitchell passes to Williams. Back to Williams. Lets it go with a 3. Denver grabs the miss. Porter with it. Williams picks him up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
Gordon hits both of them. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort, and let's give credit to the front office. This is exactly what they had in mind when they put this roster together.
Second personal substitution on the floor.
7 seconds left to play here in the first. From deep, Green bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 7. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Nuggets lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Isaiah Joe is out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Jalen Williams. Then there's Wallace, and it's Mitchell in at the point guard. And Watson slams it in.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Thunder trailing by 4. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Back to you, Kevin.
All purpose. Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Green. Following the miss by Michael Porter. 5 on the clock. And Watson slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Here's Mitchell after the Nuggets pick up 2. Misses the 3.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, first the speed, then the touch. Textbook from young MP.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Denver getting their last shot to go. For 3, Mitchell. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Memphis. MP kicks to Porter. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Isaiah Joe.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
From deep, Williams. It's rebounded by Najee.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Tim, how in the world did Jalen Williams fall into the Thunder's lap with the 12th pick back in that 2022 draft?
Well, Kevin, he played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type, and he was an awful fast riser as the draft got here, but still a steal in that late lottery.
And what a smart pick by that organization, huh? My goodness.
They seem to always get it right.
They do. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. I'm told now by our producers, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Hartenstein's checked in for Williams.
Nuggets ball.
And it's Murray penetrating. Banked in off the glass. Murray's got his first basket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Knocks it loose and stolen by MP. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Murray Boyles with the bucket.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Williams. Murray outside. Outside, Porter. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Goes up on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Murray Boyle. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And we need to mention the impact he had on the defensive side as well. He blocked a couple shots and altered others.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Nuggets have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Peyton Watson comes in for MP. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Dort's checked in. That free throw, no good. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years. But nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
And Watson slams it in.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Pass to Murray Boyle. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. There's a screen by Porter. Jokic passes to Porter and finished off by Porter.
And using his height to see over the top of the defense, Jokic able to execute there in the pick and roll.
SGA kicks to Wallace. 1:16 left in the first half of the game. Here's Murray Boyle. Wallace finds Dort. Out to Wallace. Dort a screen on Brown. Wallace the pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving it around. Knocks down the 3-ball. Dort's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the 3-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it showed.
Murray dishes to Watson. Murray surveying the D. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Murray Boyle. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And Watson has it in the corner. Here's Jokic. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And that concludes the first half. Nuggets ahead, up by 12. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Draw. They're thinking about a shot. Give it up for the participant.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're not playing with urgency, especially on the glass. Shots go up and they're just waiting. Go after the rebound.
Yeah, got to get those elbows up at least 2 inches. The refs can't see everything.
And what better time than now to get caught up on the Rookie of the Year race?
I think it's fair to say we know how this probably is going to shake out. But crazier things have happened.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew, with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. MP really making a difference here.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, the energy really affects your teammates. It can be infectious, and now everybody has to match that energy level.
The Nuggets leading by 12. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Dort with the bounce pass. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. Murray against Williams. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Thunder trailing by 16. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Murray. To the inside. Brown, the pass to Gordon. Now Murray. Back to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Green against Williams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge. And he remains a prolific shot creator.
Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Cason Wallace.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Hartenstein with it. Jokic defending. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D for Murray. And SGA gets it to go on the assist by Dort.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Gordon. Averaging 13 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, with some guys, we always talk about potential. What I like about him, he comes to work every night and actually produces.
And stolen by MP. Jokic with it, picked up by Hartenstein. Jokic passes to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Outside, Green. Pass to Brown. Gordon with the screen for Brown. Inside. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
And that one is good from Hartenstein.
And that's exactly why Hartenstein has a very high career field goal percentage. These are the kinds of shots he's hunting.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Guys?
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
Oh, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure.
You know, and the growth we've seen from SGA over the years has really been incredible, and it's a testament to that work ethic. He puts in the time every offseason to add something.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Jokic against Williams. And he gets it to go.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's MP. Back to Gordon. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 18. And a wide open look for SGA. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Shai is just relentless, continuing to attack the defense over and over.
MP against Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Tries the spin move. Takes the three. Wallace misses.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Now we get a chance to check out Nikola Jokic. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 6th in assists, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Free throw good, Green.
Yeah, and you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
Both free throws good from Green.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
It's Joe on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Joe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wallace against MP. The Thunder pull it in.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Wallace dishes to Mitchell. Takes a 3. And the Thunder another 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Green from downtown. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but
the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
MP against Mitchell. Now here's Watson. Rebounded by Joe. With 1 on the clock, that one doesn't go. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Nuggets lead by 12. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Jalen Williams out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Wallace in at the 2 spot. Watson's shot is good.
And so creative with the ball in his hand. Murray draws the defense in and then makes a terrific pass.
Now here's Williams. Williams has a screen for Williams. That shot is off.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Outside Williams. Williams with another miss.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Now Brown. 6 to shoot. Pass to Watson. Now Porter. A 3. Connects from 3-point range. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Calls checked in for Najee. SGA's checked in for Oklahoma City. Shot to stop the run, and it's laid in by Wallace.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Watson. Here's Porter. A 3 off the mark. At the elbow, Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Trains the 3-pointer.
Yeah, Williams' vision, very underrated. That is a great kick out.
Murray outside. And taken away by Wallace. And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. Here's Williams. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
It's so important in this league, quickly turning defense into offense.
SGA with the steal. Williams against Murray. From deep, SGA. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you got to stay down on the shot fake because Murray will get that call every time.
First one falls for him. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's SGA. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Denver leading by 10. Hall passes to Watson. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Stolen. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Oh, and make no mistake on the dunk. Determined coast to coast.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
And the Nuggets making a change here. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Denver getting their last shot to go. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they've closed the gap, and now they're trying to get this to a one-possession game.
Gordon with a screen on Williams. Rocket 6.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Stein inside. He's against Jokic. Dort to screen on Gordon. Dort outside. He's off from 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Gordon. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Green.
Wow, that is just great defense right there by Williams. He is so good at altering shots with his length and activity.
Yep, that goes down.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
And it's Murray penetrating. Rips it down with 2 hands.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The Nuggets hitting the bucket.
Nice to see Hartenstein assert himself offensively.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Jokic with the steal. Brown. Another chance here. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That one goes in.
That's just staying focused through the contact. SGA now goes to the line to add one.
That free throw good from SGA. Here's Murray. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Now here's Gordon. He's tightly guarded, and he jams it in.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flags.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 8. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
I can't wait to see what they draw off here and who they decide to go to.
Here's Dort. Takes the 3. Does not go in. So we see Denver get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Nicola, a great win against a quality team. How intense was the atmosphere tonight?
I mean, the fans were really on a high note. They helped in every segment of the game, and whenever we need them, they were behind us. So thank you, guys. You were our 6th player tonight, so thank you very much.
No doubt about it. Thanks, Nicola.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.